Cherry blossoms were canceled in Japan. Of all things, why cherry blossoms? First, I'm stopping by my favorite coffee shop in Nakameguro. I'm at the Riverwalk where the cherry blossoms are amazing to view. I'm here early because this whole weekend is filled with rainy weather, so I'm trying to get in as much of the good views as I can before they go away. Every spring, Japan turns pink. People come and flood the parks, there's cameras everywhere, and for about 2 weeks, the country is obsessed with cherry blossoms. But what if I told you Japan had to cancel the meaning of cherry blossoms once? See, these flowers used to mean something completely different, and depending on who you ask, they might have even had a much darker meaning. Before what we know of cherry blossoms today, with the selfies and the picnics, the samurais looked at cherry blossoms very differently. They saw them as a reminder that life is short. You never know when it'll end, so you better live with purpose. That sounds deep, right? Some kind of Zen stuff. That's because it is. This whole idea called mono no aware, the awareness that nothing lasts forever. For centuries, that's what cherry blossoms meant to people. But then, when the war came, everything changed.
Rocket craft carry a pilot of the specially trained kamikaze corps. Kamikaze meaning sacred wind.
In the 1940s, Japan was in the middle of the war, and the government took this deep, beautiful philosophy and twisted it. They told war pilots to think of themselves like cherry blossom petals, falling beautifully for their country. Of course, after the war, Japan needed to cancel this meaning of the cherry blossom and soften it to what we now know of it today. The same flowers that once symbolized mindfulness and living with purpose for the samurais were used during the war to convince young men to throw away their lives. After the war, Japan had this problem. How do you move forward when your most beloved symbol has a dark past? So Japan did something very interesting. They hit reset on it. They canceled it, quietly brushed that aside, and brought back the old samurai philosophy. Then, cherry blossoms became a symbol of peace, renewal, and, well, Instagram-worthy moments. Today, when many people think about Japan, they can visualize cherry blossoms, sushi, Mount Fuji, and a lot of the famous shrines. Samurai and the warrior spirit had a deep connection with Zen philosophy. They would take up nature's meaning and find ways to find balance with their life and with death. And the true meaning of the cherry blossoms kind of came from that era. Wow. I like this. That was cool. So Anton has been working on those places for a long time. You've probably seen his YouTube videos. I remember going to one of his locations when he was actually living there and starting his DIY. So it was good to revisit some of those memories, catch up with him. Now I'm heading back out to the Sakuras. I want to see as much as I can before all the rain comes in today. So let's see if I can find a little bit of a different area or just visit the same. I could also visit the park, so I might check that out. Plus, I need to get some more coffee. You can say that Japan went back to the original meaning of the cherry blossoms, something that's quieter, something that when you look at, you take a deep breath and just watch the petals fall. You're just falling in love with something that doesn't last forever. The whole meaning behind cherry blossoms is actually kind of beautiful. They don't last long, just short blooms before they disappear. And that's what makes them special. If they were here all year round, we'd honestly stop noticing them. The samurai understood this. To them, the cherry blossom wasn't just a flower. It was a reminder to live fully, knowing that every moment is fleeting. That's mono no aware, the idea that nothing lasts forever, and that's not a bad thing. We still embrace this idea today. Every year, people rush out to see the cherry blossoms, knowing they'll only be here for a little while. It makes us slow down, be present, and appreciate what's in front of us. It's not just about their beauty, but about how they make us pay attention to the beauty in our own lives. If you like Japan and self-improvement using Zen philosophy, be sure to like and follow me. Also, YouTube thinks that this video would be best for you to watch next.